If you thought version 3.1 was going to be a saving patch after the madness of 3.0, you are wrong. The developers aren't hitting the brakes, they are slamming on the gas. We are looking at a massive lineup, 2 brand new characters plus 3 high-value reruns. The problem? Most of us are broke on Astrites. With Aemeath looking like a meta-defining unit and old favorites like Chisa returning, the fear of missing out is real. In this video, I'm going to cut through the hype and tell you exactly who brings the most value to your account and who you can safely skip.
Listen, with Aemeath and Luuk coming soon, you need to start saving up your pulls right now. So stop paying full price in the in-game store. You can get the exact same Lunites for 25% cheaper on U7 Buy. I tested it myself for this video. Look, here is my purchase history. The order completed instantly and the Lunites were in my account right away. But here's the trick. When you pick a seller, choose one marked Direct Top Up. This means they only need your UID and server. You never share your password so your account stays 100% safe. Stop letting the game overcharge you. Click the link in my pinned comment and use code WNEWS for an extra 5% discount. More pulls for less money. It's a no-brainer. Link is down below.
Aemeath, the new fusion standard. Let's be real, Aemeath is the main event. While she isn't officially labeled a Sentinel, everything about her kit design and lore positioning screams S tier. She is a fusion sword user, but she introduces a new fusion burst playstyle. Instead of just dealing consistent damage, she seems designed to stack up mechanics, likely involving tune strain and negative statuses, and then detonate them for massive burst windows. In terms of team building, she's incredibly flexible. Whether you pair her with Lene, Chisa, or run a mono fusion team, she works. If your account needs a carry who will stay relevant for the long term, Aemeath is priority number 1. Luuk, the F2P King DPS. If Aemeath is about complex burst windows, Luuk is about simple, raw power. He's a Spectro Gauntlet user who thrives on basic attacks during his liberation state. He's essentially the F2P King of this patch. Why? Because his best teammate is Sanhua, a character everyone has for free. Even better, you can completely skip his limited weapon banner. The new standard 5-star gauntlet, the Pulsation Bracer, is tailor-made for him. It gives a huge 24.3% crit rate and buffs basic attack damage against tune-strained targets, which is exactly how Luuk plays. He won't hit the same crazy damage ceilings as Aemeath, but if you want a DPS that's easy to build and stress-free to play, Luuk is a solid pickup. But before we continue, we are racing to 3,000 subscribers. To celebrate, I'm giving away 3 Lunite subscriptions once we hit that goal. To enter, just leave a comment. Who are you pulling in patch 3.1, Aemeath or Luuk? Hit subscribe to help us reach the milestone and like the video for good luck on your pulls. Chisa, from skip to must-have. Chisa's rerun is actually more exciting than her initial release. Back in 2.8, she was niche, mostly locked to Carthea teams, but Aemeath has completely unlocked Chisa's true potential. Chisa increases the negative status cap by 3 stacks and provides defense shred. For a character like Aemeath who wants to nuke enemies based on debuffs, Chisa is the perfect fuel for the fire. But here's the million-dollar question. Do you need to pull her sword, the Kumo Kiri, to make this work? Originally, the answer was yes, especially for Carthea teams, where she needed it to outperform Rover. However, alongside Aemeath, she works perfectly fine without it, because there are no other fusion negative status supports to compete with her. That said, if you do grab the weapon, you get a 24% all-attribute damage bonus, which makes her a much more universal support for your entire account. Lupa, the fusion buffer. Lupa is back, and she remains the ultimate fusion enabler. She shreds fusion resistance, 15%, and buffs fusion damage, 20%. Her value is simple. If you main Changli, Brant, or plan to use Aemeath, Lupa makes them hit harder. Lupa is good on her own, but honestly, her signature weapon, the Wildfire Mark, might actually be the real prize here. Unlike other niche weapons, this thing gives a flat 24% fusion damage bonus to the whole team. It's basically a universal buff for any fusion team you ever build, making it a fantastic long-term investment even if you're not the biggest fan of Lupa's personal damage. Galbrena, bad timing, good unit. Finally, we have Galbrena. She's still a beast of a DPS, focusing on heavy attacks and Afterflame echo skill mechanics. The Afterflame stacks. The problem isn't her damage, it's her timing. Releasing alongside Aemeath means she has massive competition for the fusion carry slot. However, is that she is incredibly free to play when it comes to weapons. Unlike some other premium DPS units, you really don't need her signature weapon. Standard banner weapons like the Phasic Homogenizer or Static Mist perform almost as well as her signature. So if you like her playstyle, she's cheap to build, but Aemeath is likely the stronger investment for the future. Final verdict, who should you pull? So, with all that said, here is my final recommendation on how to spend your Astrites in patch 3.1. If you care about meta, the must-pull. Aemeath, she's the absolute priority. She sets a new standard for damage and will carry your account for the long term. If you can pull one unit, make it her. If you're pulling Aemeath, the combo, Chisa. She's the character that makes Aemeath completely broken. If you secure Aemeath early, use your remaining pulls here to unlock that massive damage ceiling. If you main Fusion, the specialist, Lupa. If you already love Chang Li or plan to main Aemeath, Lupa is a fantastic long-term investment, especially for her weapon, which buffs your entire team. If you want comfort, the budget pick, Luuk. He's perfect if you want a stress-free, easy-to-build DPS that uses a standard weapon. He won't top the damage charts, but he's reliable. And if you love the playstyle, the luxury, Galbrena. She's still a strong unit, but purely for meta, she is overshadowed by Aemeath. Only pull her if you prefer her heavy attack gameplay over Aemeath's first style. And if you need extra pulls, don't forget to check U7 buy in the description or pinned comment for 25% cheaper Lunites, no login needed. Let me know in the comments, are you going all in on Aemeath or are you sniping a weapon for your old mains? Subscribe for more guides and I'll catch you in the next one.